Welcome back to the Best Start Guide. It is day 92, I think. Yep. And today is April Fool's Day. And I expect some of the content creators are going to be doing dumb shit like they do every year on April Fool's Day, having some sort of clickbaity thing. It's super annoying. It's never been funny. They're going to be doing it anyway. I don't know. I apologize, for them. Also, Plarium seems to have a sense of humor. And today they have introduced several different events. We got this uncommon spider tournament. So this is kind of an interesting one. Um, I'm not going to seriously try to win this tournament, but you know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try to go for the skin for Kale, since Kale's our main man anyway. He's our main campaign farmer. A lot of you probably picked Kale as well. So this is a fun one to do, and if you can get to the final milestone, which is 600 points, you can get yourself a Kale skin. And it looks like this event was actually designed for players like us free-to-play schlubs who are relatively new into the game. I mean, I'm not that new, but this account is. So you know what I mean. This is an account that I started 3 months ago, or 92 days ago. I mean, it's right there in the title. Um, but I'm going to show you guys what I've got. There's another event here somewhere. Oh yeah, the mystery summon rush. This is another amusing one. So basically, if you need an armiger like now to get in and do the spider tournament, you can pretty much do that just by pulling 25 mystery shards. You will get your armiger, and you can build them out to probably just 5 and be fine. Mine's even just 4, and I'll show you the team that I'm going to run. So we're going to go to the spider dungeon. I put this together very quickly. Now, normally I run Spider 10 with a bunch of food, and just I solo with somebody, really anybody. It could be Kale, it could be Xeno, but we're going to go to stage 7. And if stage 7 is too difficult, you could even drop to stage 3. The reason I'm choosing stage 7 is because it's force. You can see here the spider's force affinity, and I'm going to use a lot of spirit champions to do it. So if we look at the team, I've got Shield Guard. I've only got him to 5 stars. This is what I could do on short notice, right? I just found out about this like minutes ago. So I've got Shield Guard to 5 stars. He's in, you know what? I should probably just show the gearing as well. We'll go through this first. You just trust me on the gearing here. I've got Shield Guard in Life Steal. And this is what I like to do with Shield Guard. You put him in Life Steal, and he should be able to keep himself alive for the whole fight. It shouldn't be a problem. He's fully booked. So his battle stance comes out. He slams all enemies and basically completely fills his turn meter so he can immediately use his A1. Meaning this thing that's on a 2-turn cooldown, this is basically every round he's going to get to do his battle stance. And that's going to kill, as long as you have enough damage coming out, it's going to kill all the spiderlings and just keep them from harming you. So Armiger would probably be the best champion to use for this. You could do him in one of 2 ways. You could either go for the late arrest and put up with a bunch of Spider Queen turns, so she'll be attacking, but he's going to be killing her faster. Or you could even turn this off and not use it and not do the big damage, and instead just constantly be decreasing her turn meter. I'm not even entirely sure which is better for the sake of Spider 7. I ran it the other way. We could try to run it this way and see if it works, and if it doesn't, then we'll have our answer. We'll know that you want to use late arrest and not just spam riposte. But I do like the decreased turn meter 30%. Elfguard is the other champion that could also do this well. I don't really have one. I mean, I happened to have an Elf Guard, but basically these bottom 2 are just food. I'm just going to level these guys. Maybe I will arm Elf Guard with something and get her to go every other turn with this. If you fully book her, this is on a 2-turn cooldown, and she's got a decreased turn meter by 50%. That's almost as good as what you can do with Armiger. Almost. Which is why you're probably still better off just going with Armiger. And like I said, you can get a free one just by pulling 25 mystery shards right now, which is hilarious. Hilarious, Plarium. Very funny. Incubus is just food. Like he was the only other uncommon that I happen to have in my stash. And Saurus is kind of a neat one. Mr. Burrito Slayer swears by Saurus. He actually uses Saurus as his campaign farmer. I happen to have mine to 5. His gearing isn't particularly good, but he does have heal reduction 50%. So you can reduce the amount of healing the Spider Queen gets when she gets a turn. And he's attacking everybody elsewise. And I think basically, if you're going to go for force, these are maybe the best 4 champions you could ever hope for. You want to gear them right. So with Armiger, you want enough accuracy to hit whatever level you're at. General rule of thumb for accuracy on Spider or any other dungeon for that matter, you want enough accuracy. You want 10 accuracy per dungeon level, basically. So if you're doing dungeon level 7, you just want to make sure they've got 70 accuracy. I actually want to make sure. I mean, he's even landing the decreased speeds, and he's got like no accuracy at all. So maybe accuracy is not even that important when you're at stage 7, because I saw Shield Guard land his decreased speed last time. So maybe if you're gonna go with Shield Guard, make sure he has enough accuracy. I'm not gonna bother, but if you make sure he has enough accuracy, decreasing the speed of the spider is going to make your runs even smoother. Saurus also doesn't have enough accuracy, but I don't care. I'm going to run this anyway. So we'll say OK. We will do the run. Do I want to do a double? No, I'll just do this one. We're just going to do one run today. So my Armiger's doing enough damage to just take out the spiderlings. So we really never have to worry about getting hit by them. None of them are going to have enough time to survive. So he went for the late arrest right off the bat. I think I didn't save my changes, so I apologize for that. I meant to test it out without the late arrest, but with the late arrest, you are going to kill her very quickly. So every other turn we get that turn meter decrease, which is nice. Multiple Armigers would be better. If you happen to have 4 or 5 of them lying around, you could probably just completely kill the spider with 5 Armigers. You could probably do speed runs at that point, if you had them built out with really good gear. But of course, if you're a regular schlub like me and you were playing this game the regular way and you were not planning for this event, this is probably how you're going to do it. I could even try cranking this up to 11 and see how they do, but I don't know. I feel like basically once you get to Spider 10 and above, you probably want 6-star units. Although, if memory serves correctly, I was able to solo Spider 10 with a level 5, or with a 5-star Kale. But this is about what I'm willing to do with these champions. It would take, let's see, mathematically, I think you only get 4 points if you get a 3-star. You get more points, obviously, with more. So 24 is actually pretty good for a double run. The minimum that you would get on a single run would be 4 points if you got a 3-star accessory from stage 7, which implies you would have to run the Spider Den at level 7 150 times, basically, which would take, at 10 energy a time, I guess that's 1,500 energy. So normally when you're playing, and we have, I think, 48 hours to do it. Yeah, so there's 48 hours, there's 2 days to do the Uncommon Spider Tournament. On a conservative playthrough in this game, you can normally get about 1,000 energy for free just playing the game throughout the day. You will naturally get energy refills from your quests, like your daily quests, your advanced quests. They all have energy embedded in them. If this has 2 stages of Cursed City, that energy's forfeit because I really can't clear Cursed City stages, so that sort of sucks. So we're losing out 1 full energy tank there, but that's only about 126 energy. So we'll still have roughly 900 energy, and if I can assume I could get 900 energy tomorrow, that's still 1,800 energy, which is enough. It'll be enough energy. You don't have to dip into any gems. You don't have to dip into any saved energy from any other sources. Although I've got lots of energy to burn. I have tons actually, because I've even got the challenge stuff. I finally completed all the artifact challenges. And these are all energy amounts. So I could just go for these and then auto run Spider for the next 2 days. That's probably what I'm going to do with this account. I'm just going to go after the Kale skin because it amuses me to have something special for our special guy here. Let's see what he looks like in that skin. It's over here. So we got the Scarlet Masquerade skin. So it'll be pretty fun to have a special skin on this account. I don't think I've done that on the starter yet. I did say a while back after completing the Xeno quests that I didn't really want to do any more events again. But this event seems like it'd be pretty fun. So I'm going to do it. If you're planning on doing it, good luck with it. I think it's easily doable. You could probably do it with 1500 energy. And like I said, you can get 1500 energy for free. So that shouldn't be a problem. Aside from that, is there anything else? I mean, there's no double times. We could pull some shards, but I don't have a lot of space, and it'd be kind of boring to watch it get pulled. But basically, you pull 25 of these. There's another elf guard. So I could even book out the elf guard and get a little bit more of a chance of slowing down the turn meter on the Spider Queen. But again, level 7, I don't think it's important. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for stopping by. See you on the next video. Take care of yourselves.